today's topic is comments in any programming language. So in Python, comments are used to add remark or note in the source code. So for example, uh, consider that we are doing one program. There is a one complex program. So after programming, so after some months or after some years, we need again evaluate our program. So while evaluating that program, we need to understand which code used for what purpose. So in order to improve the readability of the program, or in order to add a remark or note of the source code, we use one concept is called comments. So in the comments are not executed by the interpreter like our source code. Our source code is converted to machine language, but the comments are not converted to any machine language. This is only for reading purpose. So they are added with the purpose of making the source code easier for the human to understand. So for example, consider that a person with less programming knowledge, if they want to read the program language, so by using this command they can understand what all things are we used in the programs. So here I use in the Python, commands are started with a hash sign. So everything following the hash till the end of that line is treated as a comment. So here look at that in this program. First you see that hash, then there is a comment variable amount is the total spending on, then hash again grocery. So here that line is clear that the amount is the total spending on the grocery items. So the next line we use our program amount is equal to 3400. So by looking the amount is equal to 3400, we cannot know anything, but by reading that comment we can understand the variable amount is used to spending on the whole grocery items. So likewise the total mark is equal to test1 plus test2 plus final test. So by looking that we cannot understand anything, but the above comments look at that a total mark is the sum of marks in all the test of mathematics. So this is the way of using comments. So comments are used to increase the readability of the program. So in Python, comments are started with a hash symbol. Everything follow hash till the end of that line is treated as a comment, and the interpreter simply ignore while executing the statement. So the Python interpreter cannot convert that comments into a machine language. So that is simply ignored. So for a large and complex software, it may require programs to work in teams, and sometimes the programmer written by the one program is required to use to maintain by another programmer. For example, there is a large program, it is divided into small parts. So then one part is handled by one section of teams, and other part is handled by other section of teams. So by adding the commands, it is easy to understand for other team members. So in such a situation, documentation in the form of comments are needed to understand the working of the program. So here with the source code we can add the comments to understand that, or to the future use to understand what all things are we are written in that correct source code. So this is the use of comments in Python.